Celtics. At point guard, Drew Holiday. At the other guard position, Derek White. At center, Kristaps Porzingis. At small forward, Jaylen Brown. At the other forward position, Jason Tatum. The head coach of the visiting team is Joe Mazzulla. Let's bring out the starters for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3 side. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the 3. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Now Mitchell. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And slam dunk by Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to the defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here is Strus, following Jaylen Brown's 3. Allen with the screen for Mitchell to the inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got his second basket.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Strus's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Tatum. He had 35 points last game out. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Kept alive. Porzingis. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now Garland. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Allen against Porzingis. Allen kicks to Mitchell. The three. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Porzingis finds Tatum. Goes up to the stripe. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Back to Strus. Mobley a screen. For three, Mitchell goes back up. Mobley misses. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Celtics making a switch here. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The Celtics second.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
.158 left here in the opening quarter. Wade passes to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell outside. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
That free throw missing. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
We talked about the guys who played bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
They set the pick. Brown outside. Cornette kicks to Horford. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They shot the lights out from deep and really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's Brown. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Bowser the pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. The three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. To the middle. Here's Garland. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Hauser. Guarded by Garland. Here's Pritchard. Busted. No good that time either. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And it's LeVert missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
I mean, a tough one. Faced some serious intensity in terms of that comeback, and they just got overwhelmed in that fourth quarter. Unfortunately, just couldn't stay in the game long enough to force overtime.
Boston, no good that time either. And Mitchell launches. Oh, and he got it to fall.
Wow. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But, hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Cleveland leading by 3. Allen is out there with Wade. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Tatum on the wing. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Cavaliers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 5.5 games behind.
Checking out Cleveland. They had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And he can't get the first one. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And the second free throw, good. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now here's Tatum. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Pass to Cornette. Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Jerome passes to Wade. And here's LeVert. He had 10 points in the win against Dallas.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Well, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Now, here's Strus. 9 points last game. Here's Jerome. Here's LeVert. Rebounded by Hauser.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Pass to Tatum. Inside, here's Pritchard. They now take the lead. Pritchard's got 4 this quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Three-pointer, Wade. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Into the lane, Tatum. Here's Horford. Pass to Cornette. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's a look at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland.
Timeout.
George Niang comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Garland in for Karis LeVert. The Celtics also changing it up. Porzingis is coming in for Luke Cornette. And it's Holiday in for Al Horford. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Brown against Strus. Mitchell outside. Back to Strus. They can use a bucket, and that's good. Darius Garland for 3. Garland's got 5 points so far. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Tatum on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Holiday. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist. On the board with 3 there. Garland, the pass to Niang. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Niang with the ball. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass, and he moves.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Cleveland making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. So it's Boston now. It's a three-point game. Brown, good.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Pass to Strus. To the paint. Allen dishes to Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Yep, that one goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Porzingis kicks to Brown. And they double up Brown. Horford with the bounce pass. Brown feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Garland. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
Garland the pass to Mobley. Over Horford. Good work defensively by Horford. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top, leading by just 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
You look at Cleveland. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 1. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Mitchell against White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And for the Celtics, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Outside, Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
This is what the fans want to see from Kristaps, the 7-footer knocking down threes.
Lobbed up there for Allen. And that's off the glass and in. Strus has got 5 now.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mobley, left side. Over in the corner, Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen, a screen on Holiday. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here. You look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
It's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Second, Jared Allen.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Strus kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Over Holiday. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in field goal percentage, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Brown kicks to Tatum. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Stolen by Allen. Garland with it. He's covered by Brown. Mobley sets the pick for Strus. Misses the three. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Nice shot for Porzingis with the length and the touch.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get them off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Holiday against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The tray. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And here's Brown outside. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Garland. Allen passes to Mobley. Fades and shoots. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Mobley's got his second basket of the game. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got George Niang. Also, Max Strus out there. Garland is out there with Wade. And it's Jerome in at the 2 guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Aston Yang. They set the screen. Now here's Garland. A 3-ball. That one's not going to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. 5 on the clock. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half. And they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Tatum. Outside Garland. Let's go. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of it. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And the basket by Hauser. The Cavaliers trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Evan Mobley's checked in for George Niang. And the Celtics also making a change. Kate is checked in. Here's Strus. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Hauser. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The 3 from Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Now, look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And so Tatum nails them both. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Timeout, timeout.
Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Started.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Cleveland moving the ball around. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. It's to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 9 points for Porzingis.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Garland with a screen on White. Down low, looking to end the run. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 11 as the basket is good for Mobley.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. And here's Porzingis. From the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that jumper is what makes Porzingis such a threat offensively.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
Boston leading by 12. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Mobley at the elbow. Bucket is good. 10 points for Evan Mobley.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Mobley. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Allen. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Allen's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs. The Celtics have gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside Tatum. Here's Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Mobley. And there's the bucket from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Holiday against Garland. So we see Boston get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.